it's stories about your MBA time.
That sounds super boring.
Welcome back, universe. We're the 9 to 5 misfits, back again to help you crush unemployment and find your dream career. Today we're doing a very different Getting Real with Misfits segment. What we have in front of us is a MisFit Dabbi. So, a Dabbi in Hindi means a box, which is exactly why we call it MisFit Dabbi. And we have a bunch of folded pieces of paper in there where we put in the hacks that we talked about on Tuesday. All we do is pick a little folded piece of paper, which is called shit in India, by the way. And we go ham on that particular hack for about 90 seconds. Really, really unedited stories from our end, and we hope you really like it. And if you do enjoy it, do let us know in the comments. That would really, really help us.
So enough about us. We also did a lot of research.
Oh yeah, guys, we asked a ton of people questions about why they actually wanted to do their MBA, and a lot of people in the South Asian community from different cultural, technical backgrounds.
And of course, from time to time, we will be having guests as well. So if you do want to be like our task force for research purposes,
task force,
be part of the Misfit task force.
Yeah, all of our stuff is from data around us, guys. So we don't really fart and make up information.
We fart for other reasons.
Yeah.
So who's in the hot seat first? Me?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So we're gonna hand Nami a chit or a piece of paper in this country, and she's gonna go all out with her story.
MisFit Dabbi. Wow. Ooh, that's exactly what I wanted. So, okay, I got Career Accelerator, which is actually exactly why I went to do my MBA. So, I talked about this before, but I basically had a really crappy career before that. I started in hotel management, and I didn't really enjoy it particularly, and I always aspired to this very unrealistic ideal because I always felt kind of inadequate as being part of the Indian community. I was not one of those people who went to the Ivy Leagues and went into my, medical or like investment banking career. So I always felt really inadequate. I wanted to like join that league of overachievers, and so I thought doing my MBA would be the ideal way to do that. And so I always knew that I was more of a marketing person and I was more inclined towards something creative and more soft skills oriented, but I forced myself to go into supply chain because I was like, oh, that's gonna give me the best return on investment. And so I pushed myself into these classes that were very quant based, and I didn't get much out of it. I didn't really enjoy it. I was not passionate about it at all. But I went into it, and then I got a job which was, something that most people would kill for, and I hated it. So yeah, for me, it was very misguided how I went into my MBA experience, but I still leveraged the good aspects of it, like my network. I built an amazing network, met some really, really wonderful people who I'm in touch with to this day. So yeah.
My turn. Alright, boring one like me. I got technical background. So you guys know I have not done my MBA, and I'm like a big mascot for why not? Because I went into engineering being like brown and very, very conservative background. I did my engineering and I decided that I didn't actually like engineering. I wasn't really a very good engineer in the first place. So my decision to not do my MBA was mainly because I didn't want to stick to engineering. And a lot of people feel like that as engineers, and they use this time to actually try to like get into the business side of things for the same company. But I realized that I actually didn't want that either. All I wanted to do was go to a creative field, whether it's like graphic design or art or fashion. That's what I liked, and I figured an MBA was not my way to go get that. Instead of doing your MBA and getting into like luxury or brand management, I figured that I might as well go to an art school or go to school that has that specific taste, and that's exactly why you don't do your MBA. You can get a non-focused kind of education through your MBA. So I didn't do it because I already knew my why, and my why was I didn't want to stay in this technical field, and I didn't want to move just to the business side of things. I wanted to completely make a creative switch. So that's my why, baby. Alright, hot seat time! That was stressful. I'm actually sweaty.
I don't sweat, I glow.
I know, right? I hope you guys liked that. So we went in really raw with our stories,
Yeah.
like I said, not edited, none of that. I liked that you talked about the fact that you wanted like a career like change, but at the same time you may not have picked the right thing. So that's like a story inside a story
I know.
right there. Because that's not one of our hacks. You put it in there.
It's surprise. But yeah, I mean it's true, because I was thinking about how, you know, during your MBA you always get this thing that, oh, you want to like upgrade your skills and all this stuff. And for me, I don't know why I decided that, like, rather than upgrading my existing skills, that no, I'm going to develop new ones.
Duh.
Which, like, in theory sounds good, but if it's not something that you enjoy or are inherently like
Good at.
excited about or good at, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, in that sense, it was good that you already knew what you didn't want.
Yeah, I was like a hidden closeted misfit. Yeah, I didn't want to tell people that I'm bad at being an engineer. I hate being one, but I decided to let this decision of mine be like a way to tell the universe that I don't need no MBA. I'm so fabulous. I'm not being that. But yeah, it's good to know why or why not, and that's really, really crucial, especially to brown people, because we just don't think. We're always like, oh yeah, this is the next step. Everybody does this. Might as well do it just to fit in. Kind of like what we went through. So
Yeah.
this is our little version of Purred Happlies. You heard with Purred.
And that is the end of this story, so we are going to stop talking now.